Hello everybody, once again. This video is gonna calm everybody down. As you are probably already aware, YouTube are making changes to their terms of service, which goes into effect on December the 10th. And there are some minor changes, most prominently, the issue of children's content, which, by the way, I've set my account so all videos come up as not suitable for children. I don't make children's content. I make if I want to swear, I'll swear, So, for example, fuck shit wank. There. This video is automatically not appropriate for children. But one of the biggest concerns, and I had this concern until my fears were finally waned, is probably the correct word, I don't know. But under the new terms of service, they added this new wording right here. Is this recording? Yeah, it shows my professionalism. Can't even tell if I'm recording. But it says right here, terminations by YouTube for service changes. So it says YouTube may terminate access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube reasonably believes that its provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Now, from what I initially read, and from what a lot of other people read, this means that if you run a small YouTube account, or account that barely makes any money off monetization, then YouTube has the right to terminate your account, just based on that factor. Now, I was shitting the bed. No joke. Okay, not literally, but I was getting pits in my stomach and so on when I was reading that, because I run a tiny YouTube channel. My channel's practically microscopic because I've only got about 70 odd subscribers and I don't monetize my videos, so most likely if you're watching this video there's no ads on it. So but yeah, this obviously had me and a lot of other people in great panic because it's not fair, because YouTube, they've always had problems, like with the segregation of small channels, but they've never gone this far before. But I'm gonna wear your clothes because it doesn't actually mean that. And let me show you. So this is a PC Mag news article which confirmed to me that nothing's changing and YouTube and small YouTubers are going to be okay. So let me just read it. YouTube account, let me just read the articles with a quite clickbaity title. YouTube accounts can be deleted if no longer commercially viable. So this was written by Michael Can on the 11th of November 2019. So a couple of days ago. It says the no longer commercially viable wording added to YouTube's terms of service has the vlogger community worried that it will shut down niche channels that mainstream advertisers don't like, but YouTube says nothing has changed. Let's continue down. So, I'll just read this to you. YouTube's attempt to explain when it can terminate your account has led to confusion among most of its prolific users. The Google-owned video platform chose a curious way to explain it, implying that YouTube can delete your account if your videos alienate advertisers. So we've already read that bit. The no longer commercially viable wording has the vlogger crowd worried that YouTube is empowering itself to shut down niche video channels that mainstream advertisers don't like. And I'll read you a quick tweet from an Emperor Lemon. Probably not written by an actual lemon, but the way I see it, this clause gives YouTube the discretion to erase channels that they believe threaten YouTube's reputation for advertisers, news media or government. It basically already did this with Monkey. They're just now confirming it. Bad chains, but not disastrous. So we'll continue reading, and this will calm you down. Although the fine print sounds scary, YouTube told PC Mag that nothing has actually changed. We're not changing the way our products work, how we collect or process data, or any of our settings. we're also not changing how we work with creators, nor their rights over their works. In their right or their right to monetize. YouTube spokeswoman Ivy Cho said in an email, I probably butchered that name, so don't terminate my account please, just because I butchered somebody's name. The wording was designed to ensure that video uploaders are aware of the platform's existing terms of service, which say YouTube can terminate your account if you break the rules, which is reasonable, because obviously if you break YouTube's rules, they have the right to terminate your account, and I fully support that. Unless of course it's something, you know, political and so on, then, you know, a bit of red hot potato topic there. There's also another way of reading the wording. In a sense, it means Google can shut down all of YouTube if the service no longer becomes commercially viable. And now here's the tweet. This is the tweet that will answer all your prayers. The tweet that you can all go to sleep happily with, knowing your account is going to be okay. It reads, to clarify, there are no new rights of our terms of service to terminate any account, because it's not making money. As before, we may discontinue certain YouTube features or parts of the service, for example, if they are outdated or have low usage. This does not impact creators or viewers in any new way. So, this should finally calm everybody down. YouTube is not going to touch your account. The wording, you know, because, you know, to tell you the truth, when you read that, the wording suddenly starts to make sense, because you know, it's saying like part of the service, not the whole service. Because I mean, they would probably just say, we could terminate your account if you're no longer commercially viable. I could have just worded it like that if they genuinely wanted to delete your account. But to tell you the truth, it's just a problem with wording, you know, because YouTube's always been crap with wording, you know, on their terms of services and so on. They've always been vague, which is probably one of their biggest downsides, is they're too vague, you know, they leave creators in the dark, you know, as to what they can do and what they can't do. And this kind of has truly scared people, you know, including me for a while, until I finally found the article. So, yeah, so it actually does refer just to, you know, like features that YouTube deems no longer commercially viable, i.e. no point wasting money running them on the site if they're not going to use them. They've done this, they've always done this, you know, because they, not too long ago, got rid of annotations. They got rid of video responses a long time ago. They got rid of the community feature, I think, as well, an even longer time ago. So our accounts are safe for the moment. We can all breathe happily until Article 13 comes along. But, you know, by that point, you know, like, we could probably cope through it, you know, because, you know, we've coped through the Adpocalypse, we've coped through Soap, we coped through the Viacom takedown. We're going to cope through this. If we lobby hard enough, and if we lobby hard enough to the EU, hopefully it'll all work out fine. Or we could all, or maybe best case scenario, it comes in and no difference is actually made. Probably some like mild differences, like a stricter copyright system, but that's probably going to be about it, really. So I mean, for me, I'm just going to hide my bombshell to have my baked beans and my spaghetti hoops until the internet blitzkrieg ends and we can finally come out. So this is the end of this pretty short video. This is just to calm people down. Don't worry, YouTube is not going to terminate your accounts just yet. YouTube hasn't gone completely crackers just yet. The worst is yet to come, but for the moment, we're all safe. We'll all be here for Christmas. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Here's some additional information about my speculation. My original speculation was obviously you know, they're going to delete small channels originally, and then, but to tell you the truth, I originally at one point was trying to look on the brighter side of that, you know, thinking that they were just going to delete channels that barely get used, you know, like abandoned channels or channels that don't upload any videos. I thought they, or people who just create an account and don't use it. That was my original interpretation of this in sort of the lighter sense. But this, you know, the news that it's just features that they're getting rid of and not actual accounts is great, you know. We're all safe, we're all fine, we can keep doing what we're doing. And yeah, that's the end of this quick update. And okay, bye.